Good men. I've written and spoken about good men so many times, but here's another one. So, somebody posted, a good man is one of the most underrespected, underappreciated, undervalued, and underrecognized. Now, that's a fragment, but I wrote it just the way it was said. And I've got five things to say about this. Number one, some men call themselves good because they benefit from not being the worst of the worst, and they expect to get graded on a curve. But good isn't a curved grade. It's a standard you live up to, not something you get credit for by comparison. Because if you ask most men what a good man is, they'll list about three things. You have a job, you don't attack women physically, and you don't cheat. Again, very, very, very low bar. So, number two, they say they're underrespected when they mean they're not obeyed without question. Respect is earned. Blind obedience isn't respect, it's control. And no one, especially not women, owes someone submission or obedience or compliance because you're good. Number three, they say they're underappreciated because they don't get fanfare for picking up their clothes the hundredth time they were asked, or for, quote, helping their partner when they should see domestic labor and parenting as shared responsibilities. Partnership isn't a favor, it's a shared responsibility, not a performance for applause. Number four, they say they're undervalued because women see singleness as preferable to just being in a relationship with a man who calls himself good. Singleness isn't punishment, it's a choice. Many women would rather be alone than with someone who thinks being good is enough. And number five, they say they're under recognized because they got rejected for a date because her criteria required stability, character, personality, and maturity, not just a job, no violence, and fidelity. So women aren't missing your goodness, they're choosing standards over minimums. And the last thing I want to say about this is goodness without growth isn't enough. It is great for a kid to be crawling when they're a baby, but you want them to walk. And then eventually you want them to run. And then eventually you want them to drive and have a job and have responsibilities they take care of, like paying bills.